All right, today we're going to go over rate tables and how they help us find equivalent ratios. This video should be a little bit shorter than the past two for investigation 2, but it's kind of a wrap up. A rate table is a table that shows the value of a single item in terms of another item. So it basically is putting our ratios into table form. We can also use it to come up with equivalent ratios for the two items. So we're going to go down here and we are going to talk about the comparison between those sisters from yesterday. And so Crystal recorded the segments and the different numbers of chewy fruit worms they could have, and she made a table that showed that if Alexa got 6, then she got 12, and then they reduced that by 2, and so Alexa would get 3 and Crystal would get 2. Remember that Crystal got 2 for every 1 that Alexa got. So right here we see one of the unit rates. That this shows us that Crystal equals 2 for every 1 that Alexa gets. All right, and then we could also have, and then we multiply that by 2. We could have a 2 to 4 if we divided that up, and we wanted to see if Crystal got 1, how many Alexa got. Then that gave us this one, and so Crystal would get 1, and Alexa would only get a half. Okay, so all of these ratios. Whoops, my circle got a little off. 6 to 12, 3 to 6, 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 1/2, there's the bell, 1/2 to 1, and a 10 to 20 are all equivalent ratios. All right, so, and how we make a rate table is very simple. I'm going to go ahead and show you question A. Question A1 is what you need to come to class with tomorrow. But we're going to start right here with worm pricing. And right here it says that 30 worms cost $3. Well, if I want, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill up the low half here. So we're going to go down and we're going to cut that number of worms that we're buying in half. So what do we need to do to the price? So if I divided by 2 to get to my 15, I need to divide my $3 by 2, which means that my dollar or my 15 worms would cost me $1.50. Okay, and then again, I'm going to start here because this is where they gave me, so I'm going to start there. So if I go from the 30 down here to the 10, what did I do? I divided by 3, which means that 10 worms will cost me $1. Okay, and then moving even further, if we go from the 30 to the 5, we're dividing by 6, so we would want to divide $3 by 6, and so on and so forth. All right, so what you need to do tomorrow before coming, or tonight before coming to class, is finish the rate table for A1.